Welcome, class. I am happy to see you today. Again, I'm Mrs. Luce, and we are having a story time today. Our book is First Day Jitters. Let's see, look at this cover. How does she feel? What is she nervous about? Right here, it says first day of school. She's nervous about the first day of school. Do you feel nervous about the first day of school? The book is by Julie Danberg and illustrated by Judy Love. First Day Jitters. First Day Jitters. This character does not want to get out of bed. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, peeking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, said Mr. Hartwell, as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of her bed. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never been there before. Don't worry, you liked your other school. You'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it, that's all. What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming. These pages say, Missing Sarah Jane Hartwell. Has a picture of Sarah Jane Hartwell. They will think that I am lucky, and they will wish that they were home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Listen for some rhyming words on this page. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. Did you hear that right? Tumbled, stumbled, fumbled. I like the way they wrote the words. It looks like the words are tumbling, stumbling, and fumbling. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton. Sarah slumped down into her seat. Oh, Sarah, Mrs. Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. Do you see Sarah slumped in her seat and Mrs. Burton ready to help her? She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous on their first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. Where's Sarah's seat? Can you see it? The class looked up as Mrs. Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell. Did you think Sarah Jane Hartwell was a student? The first time I read the book, I thought she was a student too. And when I got to the end, it made me laugh out loud. But even though students can be nervous about the first day, do you think sometimes teachers are nervous about the first day of school? Did you know grown-ups can be nervous too? Grown-ups get a little bit scared and nervous. Sometimes their hands get clammy, or they have trouble breathing, or they feel sick because they are nervous. That might happen to you as a child, but it can happen to a grown-up too. But you know what? Even when we feel that way, we can keep trying new things. You might feel a little nervous about school this year. And I'm a little nervous about school this year. But we have each other, and we can have fun together, and learn together, and grow together. I am excited about this new year, and I'm excited about trying new things. I hope you're excited too. I'll see you soon.